Well, as you can see, got a little bit of fire going behind me there. And behind me here, we have a field that's already burned. It burned really, really well. The humidity is about 50% today, which is a little bit higher than people typically recommend, but we like to burn when it's a little bit wet just to keep it safe. The other thing we do is we put in really, really good fire lines.
This episode of DoD TV is brought to you by Analogics. Protect your herd with the power of science.
All right, so it's a beautiful April day here in Missouri. We're burning all our warm season grass plots. We let our dome inside and we're letting that burn up. Then here in a little bit, we're gonna go up and we're gonna light along the road. So we got it contained now. We got a real big ditch on one side, so we know our fire isn't gonna hop across that. So we're gonna go light our head fire here and it should really rip through that. The warm season grasses here, burning them is really, really good for them. It'll help come back nice and thick next year, give the deer a lot of cover, give turkeys nesting habitat, and hopefully we'll pick up a few sheds while we're out here today too. So we're just gonna keep at it and get all this burned today.
Some of the advantages that we see has just been astronomical over the last several years. When we started planting some warm season and trying to establish switchgrass and all of those grasses that you really, really love to have on your farm, we were struggling trying to get those to flourish. Once we started burning, man, those things just started taking off, and it has really, really changed much of the habitat, much of the cover. So we like to lean to the safer side, and we're not as concerned about getting a 110% burn out of it. What we are concerned about is making sure that everything is safe.
Well, as you can see, got a little bit of fire going behind me there. And behind me here, we have a field that's already burned. It burned really, really well. The humidity is about 50% today, which is a little bit higher than people typically recommend, but we like to burn when it's a little bit wet just to keep it safe. The other thing we do is we put in really, really good fire lines. What we do is take a 6-foot brush hog, and I went and mowed around everything, and then I took a backpack blower, went and blew all the fuel off of there, all the chopped up stuff, and it left basically pretty green new grass there. I mean, it was very, very short, and it makes it really, really easy. We light our fire along that line, and then as soon as it burns out in there a little bit, we go back and blow it out with a backpack blower. So safety is a really big thing. Burning's a lot of fun. It's a great way to rejuvenate your warm season grasses, give them nutrients, put them back in the soil and all that stuff. So we've been having a really good time. We've burned about 120 acres over the last couple days. So,
well, the burning operation is complete. It was a great success, so we're pretty happy about that. Everyone has safety as first and foremost. We make sure that we notified all of the fire departments in the area, making sure that they knew we were burning. We've seen the advantages over the last several years. So we're gonna continue burning in the future, and the burn that we've done this year, hopefully we'll get some moisture early in the spring. Everything will green up real nice. So hopefully we'll be able to get it all to grow, and we'll be pretty happy campers.
The results are in.
DeerCast said great.
It doesn't exist anywhere else but in DeerCast.
Hunters love DeerCast's exclusive deer movement forecast. Get ahead of your game with DeerCast.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Bass Pro Shops in Cabela's.